Yes, people, back again for another stream. And welcome back. Welcome back to everybody. Listen, before I start the show, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe, and comment, and hitting that notification button, and you'll be notified when I go live. When you like and subscribe, it helps me bring you good content like this and good guests like this on a regular basis. Do you know what I mean? So please like and subscribe. Right, this is the match reactions stroke player ratings, okay? And we have got sideline football show in the house. What's going on, fella? What's going on?
Hey, Uncle Rodz. Not much. It's really good to be back. I was away for about maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Was really sick, but it's really good to be back. Everybody, please, who's watching us now or tuning in after, please like, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends and your family.
Yeah, man. It seems like it's been quite a while since I've had him on show. It just seems
Yeah,
a while. You know what I mean? But like I said, glad to have you back on board. Glad to have you back on board.
thank you so
Okay,
much.
we're going to be going talking about the match, um, and we're doing the player ratings. So what I want to do first, I want to do the player ratings first. Shall we do that? Do the player ratings first? Get it out of the way.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, all right, all right. If I, I'm going to start sharing it. Right. 1 second. Um, right. Yes. Cool. 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 We can see it now. We can see it now. Right. Yeah, we do the player rating first. I'd say and it's a good game a bit, but let's go through the player rating first. What are we saying for young Kelleher? What are we saying for him?
Hmm. Uh, I can't blame him for the first goal. I cannot blame him for the third goal. I can't remember the second one.
Second goal. Second goal.
Oh yeah, second goal was from the corner,
Yeah, and he.
and TT. He kind of a little bit rushed. Like the way how he rushed, it's I don't know. I can't blame him for the goals. It was kind of like our defense or the way how the defense were marking the other players. I would give him 6.
Okay. Okay. Um, I got a slight different opinion. I do think he could have done better for the two goals, but the third goal, end of the day, I'll probably give it to him. I'll probably sort of like say, that wasn't his fault. But the two goals, I think, where they've gone on the through his legs, literally both of them gone through his legs. I'm thinking that they, no disrespect, and they right to Kelleher. I know he's like a hard working goalkeeper, but if you got like a Allison in there, do you know what I mean? You know, that doesn't happen. Those two goals at the day doesn't happen, and one might argue at the day that the third goal might not happen. But we're going to give Kelleher the benefit of the doubt. But the two goals, I think that you know, two goals I really kind of like thinking the day that he could have done like better, could have done better on. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's because at the day sort of like obviously he's the second string goalkeeper, so he doesn't get a lot of games. Because what I noticed that season and day when we was chasing the quad, what I did notice at the day was like the fact that it took him a bit of like in those competitions, the cup competitions, it took him a bit of a while to warm up. But once he warmed up, he was like amazing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he scored the last goal at the day. He scored the last goal that took us through to sort of like to win the cup. So yeah, I'm more 5.5. I'll give him 5.5. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 5.5. Okay. Let's get this back up again. Five. Okay. Next one is Tishimikas. I thought Tim Shimikas had a good game. I thought he had a solid game. I mean, you know, he was a fault for the third goal because he let Tete and they out jumping when he shouldn't have. Do you know what I mean? But like, maybe Tishimikas is not really good in the air. Do you know what I mean? But like, he seemed to yesterday done everything else right. Do you know what I mean? Getting stuck in there with tackles, his crosses and his passes and such. I thought he had a good game yesterday. Um, I'm more inclined to give him 8. What are you saying?
That's a little bit high for me, in my opinion. He did okay. Like offensively going forward, he was doing okay. But see, for me, like his defensive issue is his recovery speed. It's his recovery speed and his anticipation is not there at all. It's like
Right.
he doesn't have a defensive gene in him, you
Mm,
know. And as a left back, I expect you to defend a little bit. Yes, you're doing good, maybe doing good or decent job up front, but the recovery speed is just not there, man. And the way how he was just standing where the third goal and the ball was coming up high and he's just looking at it.
yeah.
Freaking jump, man. Like he didn't even jump. I didn't see him jump.
No, he didn't. He didn't. No, he didn't jump for that one. He didn't jump.
So what were you doing? Like you're guarding the ball for what's his name? The Fulham player. He was yeah, and he was a short guy. That
Yeah,
Fulham
Tete.
player.
Yeah, Tete. Tete is a short guy. Tete is short.
No, I think it was Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed or
Oh
something.
yes, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're 100% right.
Teti scored the second goal.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
the second goal from the corner
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I wouldn't give him any more than 7. 7, that's like the highest. That's
Oh, can we go with that? We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Costas gets 7. Yeah, so we'll go with that. Virgil van Dijk. What are you saying about Virgil van Dijk? What's your thoughts on Virgil van Dijk?
uh, he did okay. He covered when he needed to, like kind of cover for the other defenders. And I don't think he was not the weakest link,
Mm,
in my opinion. It was the other defenders. They didn't do a great job in defending.
mm,
The third goal, he was close, but when your teammate is right there, you got to trust your teammate
mm.
that they're gonna clear the ball, which is Simicast. I can't blame Van Dyke for it. So I don't know, Van Dyke maybe 8.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I think that's fair. Do you know what I mean? Because any any different any different than that, do you know what I mean? You know, if he has like a better game than what he did yesterday. I'm not saying he played crap because he played well. If sort of like, he had a little bit more better game than he played yesterday, your ratings will go further than that. So yeah, that's fair. Right. So we're gonna give VVD 8. Joseph Matip. Joe Matip yesterday was all right. It's all right, and I think that. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't think he should have played yesterday because I think he was carrying an injury from the other day, and you can see at the day sometimes at the day he was kind of slow to react to certain sort of like situations that were happening. You know what I mean? And then in the end, he just obviously went down. So now can't do anymore. Do you know what I mean? So they took him off obviously precaution level. Do you know what I mean? But I would say probably coming up to that time. You know what I mean? Um, I'll probably say he was at 7. You know what I mean? Before he come off. Do you know what I mean? What's
I
your thought?
agree. I 100% agree. Um, Maybe he was the little bit weaker player of the pair. So yeah, 7.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, this guy here, all right? This guy here is getting man of the match. I don't care. Trent Alexander is getting man of the match. I'm sorry. That free kick. I'm sorry. Listen, I put his goals in for now to rotted. Right, his goals. So he's getting two. That was 2 goals. I don't care what anyone says.
I
No,
agree.
2 goals. You know what I mean? Trent was amazing yesterday. Trent was amazing. Seriously, he was amazing. And some of the positions at the day that he was taking up yesterday, and some of the sort of like things that he was doing was scary. Do you know what I mean? His passes are so frigging accurate. Do you know what I mean? You need to get him into midfield. Just go look at some of these comments. Big up Redbird, big up each and every time. And this one is you. Redbird says I think Keller goes down too early at times. Yes, I probably that's it. Do you know what I mean? Probably that's it. He goes down too early for the ball sometimes. Do you know what I mean? That can sort of like a misjudgment. Do you know what I mean? Other than him being sort of like probably not good enough. Tony Montana, Trent 10. Listen, man of the match for me yesterday, right? Yeah, he was awesome. As I say, some of the positions that he was taking up, some of the passing that day, his pass accuracy was just like amazing. Do you know what I mean? And he gets in that position and he slashed it in the back of the net. There's a shout at the end of the day of playing him in midfield. There's like a central midfielder, or uh, on the left or on the right. Do you know what I mean? He's just quality. He's really is quality. Do you know what I mean? To me, he did everything right yesterday. To me, he didn't think I didn't see him kind of put a foot wrong. Other than sort of like, yes, at the day he was getting caught out of position at the day because there was constantly tacking down the left because he knew at the day he needs space there. But that's just part and parcel. We know that's going to happen each and every time. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, man of the match, 10 for me. What are you saying? Do you agree?
I agree. 10, man of the match, 2 phenomenal goals. Um, Maybe try him in the midfield. Yeah, I would. I think it's really worth the try. But then you got to put Gomez as a right back,
I
and
think
that.
Gomez does all right, though. Do you think Gomez does all right as right back? Sorry to cut you.
Oh
Because
yeah, no. I think Gomez is doing really good whenever he comes in as right back.
yeah,
It's one of the positions he's really comfortable with. But
yeah.
the issue will be is to have another right back as a backup for the League Cup games, the FA Cup, the Europa League.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be just to get someone to play or be a backup for the right back. But I
Yeah,
fancy, I fancy Trent in the 6. You know, better than McAllister for God's sake.
yeah. To be honest, today, apparently, I don't know what truth is behind it. I hope there's truth behind it. They're looking at that Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen. Apparently, Liverpool are looking at him, and he's a good player. He's a really good player.
He is
Um,
a really good player, but he's a different player than Gomez and Trent.
in
Um, he provides a lot going forward. Like he scored a lot. He scored a lot of goals for a right back. He scores more than he assists, more than he
yeah,
creates.
right,
He's
okay,
almost like a right wing back, RWB.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's a little bit different kind of player.
Mm,
So to keep it in balance, then your left back need to be a little bit more defensive.
mm, mm,
Otherwise, if both of them are going up and you expect more attacking from them, your defense not going to be very balanced. But I fancy Frimpong. He's a really good player.
yeah. So, what do you think at the day? I mean, we're going to go back to playing round, obviously. Do you think at the day, sort of like, excuse me, sorry. Do you think you stick with Gomez as a back to the end of the season? And obviously, you put Trent in midfield and just like concentrate on buying a left centre back. Do you know what I mean? Do we do that, or do we go out and buy a player like Frimpong or something like that? Do you know what I mean?
Um, well, to Tony's comment there, that they are going for the league and they would want big money for him. Well, they were
Mhm.
negotiating his contract, and I think he didn't negotiate it yet. He didn't accept any
Oh,
negotiation yet with Bayer Leverkusen. At least that was about a week ago. I don't know if that's still the case. So for now, I think his release clause is in the 30 is not that much.
yeah, not really. No,
I,
in
I
this in this market, it's not.
that's not a lot. But if they renew his contract and they put a new release clause, then that's going to be doubled. It's
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
easy. He's easy a 60 million pound player. Um, well, I don't know if club start wanting Arnold in the sixth and Endō is the backup, or for the other games. That kind of changed the dynamic of what we're gonna
Mm,
need. That
mm.
means we're gonna need a left, like a center back that can play a left and a right back. Because having just Gomez is not gonna be enough.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's not. It's not. And I
'cause
think,
who- hmm,
I think what Klopp wants to do in the day, I don't know. He might want to do this, but I'm just thinking about it. Um, do you think at the day that Klopp at the day is probably thinking, well, look, putting Trent in midfield is an option. It's an option at the day in games at the day we can just change it. Like the other day, I think we was playing against we were playing against Lask, yeah,
mhm.
playing against Lask and for that, and he's like he kind of changed it up a bit. You know what I mean? He kind of like he brought in like what's it call it? He brought in Gomez, yeah, brought in Gomez and I brought in the next person. But what he did in the day is he brought in Gomez and took off McAllister. And then what happened in the day is like Trent went in McAllister's place, and obviously Gomez went in, in his place. You know what I mean? So, but I think at the end of the day, sort of like you're best off doing that. You're best off getting a right back, and whether it's Frimpong or whoever, you know what I mean. But you're best off getting a right back, and then you've got a backup if anything goes Pete Tong. Ryan Gravenberch, what are we saying for Ryan Gravenberch?
He didn't have a good game at all, man. I didn't like what I like. He carried the ball maybe a few times.
Mm,
He was good with it, but that was in the beginning of the first half. I don't
yeah,
know. I didn't like. I think it's his worst game.
okay.
It was a bad game for him, a first bad game.
Yeah.
Maybe a 6.
I'll have to go along with that. I'll have to go along because, like, put it this way, watching that game yesterday, his name wasn't called many times. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
wasn't if he's, it was called a lot of times still. So I have to go along with that, my friend. I have to go along with that 6. I have to. We could put it down to sort of like his first season. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, we can talk about McAllister. What are you saying about McAllister?
I cannot wait till we don't have McAllister in the 6th, for God's sake. He scored a really, really nice goal.
Oh, yes.
But like, imagine if this guy is freaking up ahead, and
Oh,
in the I know, man, like we need this guy up ahead, up front.
imagine,
Yeah.
imagine sort of like McAllister and Trent in a double pivot. Get in there.
Yeah, I fancy it. I'll give it a try. That's what we have, and I would say, you know what? Slide in Arnold there with McAllister and be a double pivot. Bring in Gomez, be a right back, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. I like
Um,
it. I like it because we've got now what we have, and then day is a healthy headache. You know what I mean? We have a healthy. Well, Klopp's got a healthy headache. Bayern, no, this one I wanted to look at. That goal was like Gerrard versus Middlesbrough. It was, wasn't it? It was. It was. Have you seen that goal with Gerrard versus Middlesbrough?
I'm
Have you
not
seen it?
gonna lie and say I remember it, but Steven Gerrard is just freaking known for scoring worldies. I don't remember exactly that goal, but
Look it up. Look it up. Go on YouTube
I
and
will.
look at the goal, and it was a worldie. It was a worldie. You know, I mean, even he couldn't believe that he done it. Oh my god, that was a worldie, man. Shit.
Yeah, it was a
Wimbledon.
really good goal, but again, he's in the 6th, man. That kind of why I'm gonna go with the like 7.5 for him.
7.5. Okay, I could go with that. I can go with that.
I would love to give him a little bit higher than that just for the freaking phenomenal goal, but
It's
he
just that
was
he's like,
bullied off of the ball a few times, and
yeah.
um,
It's not his thing though, is it? That's a,
yeah,
I think that's the frustrating thing about it. It's not his position, man. You know what I
no, it's
mean? And
not.
he's just having to do that because you know his love for football. Dominic Sabozlai, not really. I don't know, man. He didn't really light up anything for me yesterday.
How much we gave Gravenberch?
Sorry.
How much we gave Gravenberch? Was it a 6?
Yeah, give me a second. I think my
Yeah,
door's not. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Oh no. No, it wasn't. It was something else. Someone bloody noise. Right. Gravenberch, Gravenberch, he got a 6. So would you give Szoboszlai the same?
no, even less. He was the weakest in the. I'm sad to give him this rating because Soboslai is like my new favorite player.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
5.
Yeah, he hasn't really been sort of like the last couple of games. He hasn't
Yeah,
really been kind of like,
it's not clicking for him.
no, I don't know what it is. And then he went to sort of like, he went obviously with his national team to Hungary, and he had 2 blinding
Ooh,
games.
ooh, I watched one of them. Think it was against Serbia.
Yeah, he
And,
destroyed
and,
Serbia.
and oh yeah, man, he played really nice. And even they were trailing, they came back in the game, but he did really good. I think he scored one and he assisted one, something like that. It was a really nice game.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll give him a 5. I'm afraid. Sorry, it's a 5 for you. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 5. He was the weakest.
All right, Luis Diaz.
I don't know, man. It's a weird one for me. Like, I didn't see a lot from Diaz. He keeps the ball too much sometimes, and he passes the ball when he needs to keep it. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know how to rate him, to be honest. I didn't see a lot positive from him, and not a lot of negative. Like few positive things, few negative things, but I don't know. How do you rate him?
Yeah. I'm the same as you. There was a few positives and a few negatives and stuff. And my my main criticism at the day, sort of like of Luis Diaz, is that he doesn't take on his player a lot. You know what I mean? Take on your player, score some goals. You know what I mean? By this time of the season, we got to think Mane was playing on the left. Yeah. By this time of the season, yeah, Mane's already probably scored about 15 goals in all competition. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a frightening thing about it. He's probably scored about 15 goals in all competition. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and like you look at Luis Diaz, and he's nowhere near that. Do you know what I mean? So then we have to start thinking and they what he's about what is his best role for him? Yeah, and B, and then is he actually suited to this club? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not seeing much coming out of him. Listen, everybody can moan about Jota and everything, that right? When Jota comes on the field, on the left hand side in there, right, you know for a fact you're going to get a goal. You know, and you're surprised. You're literally surprised that when you don't get a goal out of Jota in the game because we used to Jota scoring. Do you understand what I'm saying? Especially things like the League Cup, FA Cup, and the early rounds of like Champions League or like beating the now we're in the Europa Cup. You understand what I'm saying? These mans that they Jota score goals. If when Diaz is on the pitch and everything, pitch, you cannot necessarily say at the day right that he's gonna score a goal. Do you know what I mean? That's my problem. Do you know what I mean? It's like to me at the end of the day, it's a bit kind of like a bit hit and miss with him. To be honest, do you know what I mean? So 5.5,
I give him a 6.
6. Okay, okay, we'll go with 6. Darwin Nunes, the prodigal son. I'll let you kick that one off.
Redbird gonna hate me. Big up Redbird and big up Tony, by the way.
Yeah, he's in the building.
Uh, Ugh. see, see, Redbird made a really good comment. Like, imagine when all of the players are on form.
Yeah,
Uh, fuck, man. If all of our players are on form, like, we'll be we'll be winning all freaking competitions. I tell you that
we
because we
burn
have
teams as well.
we'll win all the competitions that we're in because we have one of the biggest squad, actually the biggest squad in the Premier League currently.
Hmm.
That's one. Uh, Second, like we got like two or three sometimes, three players for the same position,
Yeah.
and we got so much so much creativity across like um, the front line, the midfield, and even our right back, left back.
Mm.
Freaking Matip sometimes even carries the ball and he storms in, and uh, all of a sudden he's at the edge of the 18 box. You within a blink of an eye. Like this guy even like runs in a way. I don't know, but anyway. Nunes need to work a little bit on his finishing
Yeah,
touch.
yeah.
Needs to work on that. Other than that, he's a really phenomenal player.
Yeah.
His positioning, his link up with Mo Salah, his movements and whatnot, like he does everything perfect. But when it comes to the finishing, man, and he had like what, two or three chances clear. One was like way up high, and the other one was at the crossbar.
Mm.
Um, but at least for me, he did it a little bit better than Salah. So I would give him maybe a 6.5, 6.5.
I have to tend to agree with that. I have to tend to agree. He's another one that needs to. I'm afraid that I've been his biggest backer. You know what I mean? I've backed him sort of like, you know, a lot. You know what I mean? Since he's come in, backed him against the elements, and but you need to show me a bit more, man. You need to show me a bit more. Mo Salah. He didn't have the did he?
4.5.
You know, I can go with that. I can go with that. No, seriously, I literally can go with that. There's literally no sort of like, nothing else that can be said. 4.5. He needs to buck up his ideas as well sometimes. See, he wants that 200, doesn't he? And he's just trying. I think he's trying too hard for that 200. Mm. Okay, let's before I go on to do things. Are you alright for time at the moment?
Actually, I gotta actually drop off and join a meeting. Sorry, man.
No problem.
But
No
I'll,
problem.
yeah,
Listen, I'll catch you again very very soon. Thanks for coming on for this short time. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Give love to your family as well for me, and we'll speak very soon. Just quick before you go, can you shout out your channel and what you got coming up next?
for sure. Well, thank you so much, man. I'm always happy to come on your show, man. Um, you can find me at Sideline Football Show. I believe later on today, I think it's 9:30 UK time. We're gonna have a prediction show for Week 15. Since the games they're gonna happen tomorrow, so hopefully people be able to tune in. But regardless, please like, share, and subscribe to Uncle Rod's channel. Please, let's help him to reach 3,000 subscribers. Big up to you, man. Big up to everybody in the chat, and have yourself a good day.
Peace, love, and respect, my brother.
Peace, man. Take care.
Take care, man. Yeah, man. Great guy. Great guy. There's not enough good words I can say about that fella there. Do you know what I mean? He's literally in there gave me sort of like a little bit of time out of his day and the day to come on my show and stuff. So great guy. Let me go through some of the comments in the day before I go on to the subs. Right, so that's the winners, bro. All right, Redbird says uh, hell of hell of a lot of bangers we see can be related to one of Gerard's because he's he scores that many. Yeah, he scores that many. He scored some bangers in the time, man. Trust me. He scored a banger against Aston Villa as well back in the day. Big up the chat. Big up to Tony called Gunner TV. I do believe he's got a show on at 7:30. Please go and check that out. Go and check that out, please. Please check that out. Check that out. Like and subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Big up, Rod. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you. Imagine when all the players are on form. Phew. Yeah, true. Listen, we're blitzing everybody. Big up sideline football. Great guy. Yeah, man, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, no doubt. Big up Tony Montana in the chat and Redbird. Smash the lights. Big up to you for that. Who's this? Tony Montana. Good evening, Tony. Cool. Big up Tony and Arsenal still on top. Lots of laugh. You just had to get that one in, didn't you, mate? Tony, gonna keep your bottle from last season just in case. Tony Montella says Nunes is the most divisive. Was it? Yeah, divisive player in our fan base. Yeah. I mean, I was watching a Jerry James show earlier, and there are people who are pro Nunes and anti Nunes. Yeah, I know. I know he carries them people. Redbud, I threw that ball away after I glassed through Liverpool this season. Maybe you show me more respect. Till then, keep looking down um, on us. Lots of laugh, brother. You'll never be as great as Liverpool. Oh, Tony. You know what I mean? Those little Bow Wow praise on Nunes are not, they're not either. I know, I saw that thing yesterday. I was like, what are you doing, blood? Rods, big up Brian in the building. Guna, I can't see you because if I don't look down, I don't look down. I look down and up, we look in the brother. Big up Brian for Redbird. Hey, Redbird. And the last two is Tony M. They want Brace that were Plats. My Plat of his there. Yeah, man. Make sure you check out Tony's show. Make sure you check out Tony's show. And hit a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to each other on that. Thanks, Brian, for doing that, mate. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is nice. Yeah, man. Big up. It's all love around here, Tones. Right. We are going to go on to the subbies. We're going to do the subs. We can do the subs. Let me see the subs. When the subs come in. Okay. All right. So we literally did 4 substitutions, yeah? We did 4 substitutions. So the first one, Cody Gappo came. Cody Gappo came in. What did he come in for? Right, Cody Gappo came in. Yeah, Cody Gappo came in for Sabozalai. Cody Gappo, to me, Cody Gappo did some good work yesterday when he come on. He looked good. He looked good in that. Do you know what I mean? Cody Gappo came in for the so Cody Gappo came in. I thought you did well. He came in and played that midfielder role, and he was kind of like doing certain things that you expected Sabozlai to do, because he's not as if he ain't done it before. Where he's not, you know what I mean? He's driven at players. He was just driving at players yesterday. I mean, it was his shot that rebounded off the goalkeeper. Then it got then obviously Liverpool player picked it up and lofted it over. Yeah, so he was taking chances. So for me, Cody Gappo gets a 7. Cody Gappo gets a 7. Right. What was the next substitution? 65. Yeah, 65th minute. Gomez came on for Gomez came on for Gravenberch. So what happened is this. This is what happened. Trent went there, and then Trent went there, and then Gomez went here. Gomez went there because he kind of rejigged it, didn't he? So you got there, and let me put Gomez's. Let me put Trent's goals in. Trent has, 2 goals, man. And let me put his ratings in. There you go. Right. So Gomez did alright yesterday as well, you know. Gomez did well when he come in. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is at the day, right? It seems like Gomez at the day sort of like Tony, big up. Definitely Platty there. Man, Platt, but and I Platt up head. It was great show, my brother. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. So right, so you know what I mean. I don't know what it is, and the games that sort of like Gomez has been playing this season, and it's literally hard to find fault with his games. You know what I mean? And especially yesterday when he came in yesterday, he did a fantastic job yesterday. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna give Gomez 7.5. Did well yesterday. 7.5. 7.5 Gomez gets. Right, let's see. Yeah. Let's see what else he's got here. And 83. Yeah. So Matip. No, stop that. He came out and Konode. Konate came in yesterday. Yeah, he played well. He played well yesterday, tracking back and that. Do you know what I mean? You know, using his pace to good use and stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, he defended well as it can be. So yeah, 7. I mean, there wasn't a lot really, and they sort of like Ibu could do, but defend and track his man and put this for all the stuff that he sort of like was put on the pitch to do. He done them and done them well. So can't remember any really bad points from Ibu. So yeah, 7 for Ibu. And then I was watching bang, yeah. Came out and Endō. Boy, Endō. He the man. He the goddamn man. Oh, let's put this for you. Wataru Endō, fantastic game yesterday. Came in yesterday and did all the bits and bobs that you bits and bobs and they. Cedric's in the house. Yeah, Joe was solid yesterday. Joe was solid enough. Yeah, he was very solid. Cedric's in the house. Big up Rod. Big up Cedric Lopez. Big up to you. Wataru the Warrior. Yeah, man. Wataru the Warrior was great yesterday, and his goal was sweet. If he hadn't have come on, I don't think we would have won. I'm giving, because he says 8.5. Big up Cedric. That's come from Redbird. Wataru 10, the Warrior. Redbird. Big up. That's coming from Cedric. So me, I have to give Wataru Endō I have to give him a 9. I have to give him a 9. For the short time he was on and for what he done at the day, right, was, to me at the day, was like, it was amazing. It was amazing, seriously. Oh yeah, I've got him in there. Do you know what I mean? So he's very, very, very good. Yeah. So come on, man, stop messing about. That concludes at the day my player rating. Do you know what I mean? It's my player rating. Still, you know what I mean? I was a bit mean. Give Wataru a 9. He was good. Yeah, man, he was good yesterday. He was really good. You know what I mean? I can't take anything away from Endō. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so all in all, when you look at the game, I mean, obviously at the day we didn't play sort of like, the best of games. But like the positives I'm taking out of the game is like, one, 4 of the goals at the day that we did score were worldies. There's no doubt about that, we're worldies. From Trent right down to Wataru. Do you know what I mean? They were sort of like they were worldies. And certain times at the day when you're playing in the season and you're going for honours in that season, you will get those games at the day that you don't play too well, but you get the result. Do you know what I mean? And that is to me at the day that is the most important thing to have. You know what I mean? Is that result. You need that result. You know what I mean? So although at certain times at the day I wasn't happy with certain parts of the game. I mean, because I think to myself, look, what's it called? Kelleher could have done better for those 2 goals. You know what I mean? To me, at the day, if you're a goalkeeper at the day, that's bread and butter. When you got shots coming from there, that's bread and butter. Do you know what I mean? You don't really let it go underneath your through your legs. You know what I mean? But both of those things. Yeah, no, the first one went through his leg, and then the second one, yeah, I think the second one went through his leg as well. I think, but the 2 goals at the day wasn't really good goalkeeping, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? So you're gonna need to sort of like work on your positioning. Do you know what I mean? If anything, with that, you're working your position. If anything, you know what I mean? You know, man, like Shimikas at the day Shimikas should have like jumped for that ball. You got to make that challenge. You know what I mean? If you're a defender, that's what you're on the field for. You're on the field to make to do challenges like that, which could be in the air or could be on the ground. Do you know what I mean? You have to do it. Do you know what I mean? But I say overall, you did have a good game. You know what I mean? If there's one criticism that I would say of that game with the Chimcast was the fact that they, you know, you didn't make a chance for that ball. Do you know what I mean? Um, Matip, I think to me, and I don't think he should have. I don't think he should have started yesterday. I think he was carrying an injury, and it just got a bit worse. But he did. He kind of did what he needed to do. Still, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. Matip had a reasonably good game. So there were some sort of like points at the end in that game yesterday that you can take out and you can not self criticize, but you can criticize. You know what I mean? And I'm sure at the end of the day that Klopp will be doing that. Do you know what I mean? in order for them to get better. Because I do think this is a special team, and we are capable of accomplishing certain things. You know what I mean? Getting trophies and that. Look, we're 2 points behind Arsenal at the moment. You know what I mean? Point ahead at Man City. Who would have thought so at the end of the day, sort of like with the season that we had last season. So yeah, I'm happy with the game, and yeah, we got Sheffield United on Wednesday, I think. Sheffield United on Wednesday. So Amir, what's going on, man? What's going on, Amir? My friend Amir, how you doing? 1 second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hi guys, sorry about that. So to do something quick. Liverpool will host a test event at Anfield next Monday ahead of the potential opening of the upper tier of the new Anfield Road stand. Wow! For the visit of Man United on December the 17th. Wow, that is great. That is great, man. Event will include a live Q&A with manager Jurgen Klopp. Facts. Pom Buckler. Doing good. How about you? I am very well, my friend. I'm very well. I'm very well. I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start posting that thing on that chat site that we're on. I'm gonna start posting my shows on there soon. Don't watch nothing. So yeah, okay, guys, that's it. You know what I mean? As I said, overall at the day, there were some good bits in the game. Good bits in the game. You know, it seems to be a lot more good than what there was bad. So, but I'm sure at the end of the day, Jurgen Klopp would iron out those bits. Yeah, you should go there, Uncle Ross. There'll be emailing people. What you mean? Go to Anfield next Monday? Serious? Oh my God, you know, you stay there, brother. Around. Do you mean go to Anfield next Saturday? So Monday. Is that what you mean? Yes. Yeah, I might. Listen, yeah, I might do that. Yeah, for love it. Boy, I might just do that, you know, fam. I might just do that. Stop that. Father, you can go see Father Klopp, you know, Mr. Klopp. Yeah. Oh, I might just do that, you know. Next one. Do you have to pay? Do you have to pay to get in, or is this a free live event? If you don't have to pay to get in, then they right, boy. You know what I mean, right? Okay, guys. I should be guys. I am. I am gonna go now. I should be back on Fuzzy's channel, sort of like later on. Um, recorded it, Ross. Record it. Yeah, I might just do that still. I'll see. I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens. I think it's only exclusive to those who had a ticket in a ballot. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, maybe I'm not going. Maybe I'm not going. We'll see anyway. We'll see. Yeah. So I should be back later on this evening about 10 o'clock um with the with on Fuzzy's channel actually. I'll be on Fuzzy's channel later on at 10 o'clock. That's LRFC. Do you know what I mean? LRFC channel. You know what I mean? So make sure you get onto that. That'll be posted out on obviously in all social medias and stuff like that. So make sure you join us at 10 o'clock for that. Okay. Tomorrow it's a Red and Blue show tomorrow evening. I'm gonna go and do the thumbnail for that now. And we have got Daps. We got Daps in the building. Daps in the building. Daps is like going to be joining us tomorrow for Never Foul. So that should be good tomorrow evening. Okay, tomorrow evening. I'm sure I've got that down for 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? But then earlier on in the day, I'm going to be doing a look back on the weekend football. You know what I mean? I'm going to be doing that. You know what I mean? And then Wednesday, you'll have like 2 shows on Wednesday. Liverpool and Chelsea show will be back on Thursday, and hopefully what I'll have is a match preview on Friday for the Crystal Palace game, and then I have the guys at the from the Eagle Eye Football Channel. They'll be joining me on Friday. Okay, so guys, a lot of shows to get through this week. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Please, if you can watch this on a replay, please hit the like and subscribe button, and also hit the notification button, and you will be notified whenever I'll go live. Peace, love, and respect.